Hello, I'm Mr. Underwood. I'm the Information Literacy Reference and Distance Education Librarian at the Ford Motor Company Library at Tuskegee University. Today we're going to talk about some information that's going to help you with your Psychology 440 seminar class with Dr. Ross. So our first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the library's webpage and we're going to go to Programs and Courses under Academics Resources, and we're going to click on Libraries. And once there, we are going to go to Databases and e-resources. And I want to let you know that if you are accessing the databases off campus, if you have any issues, then here's the contact information for Mr. Wheeler. And he will be able to help you with problems. However, if it's your password or username or something like that, then you will need to contact Campus Technology 334-727-8040 and then help desk at tuskegee.edu to get the information to help you get that taken care of. There's two ways to access our databases here. Alphabetically, we have over 200 databases, so if you're not sure what you're looking for, that can be kind of daunting. So I suggest by subject, and once you click on subject, it'll bring up all of these different subjects that we have here at Tuskegee University, and you're going to scroll down to psychology. And the way that it's going to work is if you are off campus, as soon as you click on, say, Academic Search Premier, it will ask you for your domain username and password. And again, if you are having issues with your password or so, contact Campus Technology, and that information is located on our databases e-resources page. So we're going to work with EBSCO resources, and I'm going to show you how to search multiple databases. If you click on Choose Databases, then you'll see you can select or deselect all of the databases, and then you can pick and choose which databases you want to use. So you could use Academic Search Complete, Academic Search Premier, the government collection, as well as some of maybe the health industry resources. And if you're unsure of what something is, if you go to this little quote bubble here, it will tell you what the database is, what it covers, and that sort of thing. So if we wanted to click on Alt Health Watch, we can click on that one. As we scroll down, we can ERIC for education, and then Health Source. We'll click on both of these, and as we scroll down, we'll click OK. Then as you see, if you click on Show All, it'll show all the databases that we are selecting. Now, our source, or what we're going to search for, is autism spectrum disorder. And then if we'll scroll down here, we're going to go on to scholarly peer-reviewed resources or journals. Then we'll hit search. Now, as you can see, there's 90,859 results. And so one of the ways that we can narrow this down is we can put quotes around autism spectrum disorder, and this will allow us to, instead of searching every single word, it will see autism spectrum disorder as a phrase. And then once we hit search, it narrows it down. Now, there's other ways to narrow that down. On the left-hand side, we'll go to the publication date. We know we only want to go 10 years. So there's two ways to do that. We could either type 2010 right there, or we can go here to the slide bar, and we can do it that way. And then it will automatically update, and our results is going to be 62,982, which is still a lot, but I'm going to show you how to narrow that down. Then we're going to click on academic journals because we don't want any journals, reports, reviews, or books, or any of that stuff. We just strictly want journals. Then another way we can narrow it down is if we go to thesaurus terms. We'll click on that, arrow it down, and we'll see the items there. Then we click on show more, and it will bring up a box that has the highest count first. And sometimes you can just go through and find the information that you're looking for, but not always. And if you click on name, it will alphabetize. So if we're looking on information on Asperger's syndrome, and then we want to look at, let's see, say comorbidity, to see if there's a connection between, say, depression or anxiety with autism spectrum disorder. And then we can go through the listing and select the ones that we want. Then we'll click update. And now we're down to 18,289 results. Now, as you go down, we also have other ways to search beyond the thesaurus. If you click on subject, it's kind of the same thing, but it's going to allow you to narrow it down even further. So if I click on show more, again, the highest hit count is going to be right there. So if we go to name, then we can look at the alphabetical listing. So if we wanted to look at the anxiety risk factors, again, with the comorbidity issue, then we could do that and it would help us narrow it down. Let's see, go down to a couple of more here, see what we've got. Said diagnosis of autism. Are there brain abnormalities? We could look at that as well. And then we could click update. And now we're down to 448 results. So that's a really nice ability to narrow things down. So we're going to look at one of the articles. So we're going to look at factors associated with stress in families, or actually, if we're looking at children first, then maybe you haven't decided if you're going to look at children or teenagers or adults, then you could, that's why we're not going very specific. So we're going to click on this article. And the first thing I want to show you is all of the subject terms that you could write down and use to search for information. Again, these are all hyperlinks, so you just click on them and they will take you to other articles. Again, you can also do that with the author supplied keywords as well. And getting through the article, I would encourage you to do several things. The first thing is read the abstract to get an idea if it's something that you're going to use. Then you're going to scroll down. And what you're looking for is the conclusion. And it will let you know if there is what they have found and things they may not have been able to do. That will all be in the conclusion. And it will help you, again, to figure out if it's something that you're going to be able to use or not. Then you can scroll down to the references. And again, there are many, many references in this. There's 140 references in this one article. And anything that they cite, any of these articles that they use, and you feel like, wow, this would be really helpful in my research, you can search for them and use them. And if you can't find them, you contact me, and I'm going to give you my contact information in just a minute. And then you can send me the citation and I will do my best to find it. And if we can't find it, then we can try to interlibrary loan it from another library. And we can talk more about that. But I did want to bring your attention to several things that are on the right-hand side of this database. You can send this to a Google Drive, you can print it, you can email it, save it, export it, create notes, a permalink. You can listen to it and you can translate it. But you can also cite the information. So we'll click on cite here, and it will provide you with the APA information. I would encourage you to make sure that the information is correct, because this may or may not be 7th edition. And so you can check it with the APA 7th edition style guide. We have a copy of that at the library behind our reference desk. We also have APA resources. If you go back to our main page under LibGuides and look for American Psychological Association resources, we have our LibGuides, we have resources through that as well. And you can also go through the Purdue Online Writing Lab and find the resources there. So if you want to read the article as a PDF, your opportunity to do that is there as well. And so you can just click on to find the information right there. And then it looks just like the journal. Okay, so I'm going to give you my contact information right here, j.underwood@tuskegee.edu, and my office hours are right there, Monday through Wednesday and Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and then Thursday, 1 to 8 p.m. So if you need any help, please don't hesitate to contact me. So good luck on your research, and if you need help, don't be afraid to ask a librarian because we're here to help you. Thank you.